Hey guys, welcome to the principles of standard dancing. In today's video, we want to discuss backward curving actions.
I've been looking, searching deeper down.
What is necessary to do? The first thing to do is, while lowering, that you start using your standing leg to rotate. While you do that, you should use your standing leg to push yourself not backwards, but slightly sideward in this backward movement. At the same time, your moving leg rotates slightly inwards in the hip joint, and by these two actions you're able to curve out of the way to create some space to let the partner pass you.
Imagine that the penguin that is in front is the lady in the natural turn, and the penguin that is behind her is the man in the natural turn. The lady moves out of the way to let the partner pass him. Let's apply what we just discussed. The lady, as we said, is the penguin that is in front. What you can see right now is that she curves out of the way to let the man pass her. Now, the same applies to reverse rotating figures. Imagine that the penguin that is in front is the lady in a reverse turn, and the penguin that is behind her is the man in the beginning of the reverse turn. The lady moves out of the way and the partner passes her. Here you can see the actions that we just discussed in the reverse turn in Viennese Waltz. When she arrives on her left foot, the rotation of their bodies continues. At the same time, her center of gravity doesn't move straight backwards, but slightly sidewards. At the same time, her right leg rotates slightly inward in her right hip joint, creating this curving action of her right foot. This enables her partner to pass her in the upcoming steps. Let's go through all the other figures. We have just covered the natural turn. She moves out of the way, letting him pass her. Now the natural spin turn follows. As you can see, when they lower, they rotate, he curves out of the way to let her pass. Then at the end of the natural spin turn, the direction of rotation changes from right to left. Now when they lower, they begin their rotation to the left. He curves out of the way to let her pass. Now when they begin with the progressive chassé to the right, they continue their rotation to the left. She curves out of the way, so she provides him with some space that he can pass her during the chassé and the following outside change. Let's continue with the next group of figures. They begin with the natural turn, which we have already discussed. After the natural turn, the overturned running spin turn follows. This figure has quite a significant amount of turns, so you will notice that he moves almost sideward to provide her with enough space to pass him. Then, in the next step, she curves out of the way. Here you can see that. She curves out of the way to provide him with enough space. And because they initiated this turn very nicely, they are able to continue with this very difficult open toe pivot at the end of the running spin turn. Let's see how the amount of turn of a figure influences the curving action. After a natural turn, the first step of the running spin turn is the same as in a natural spin turn. It's a natural pivot. Here you can see that his center of gravity moves backwards and slightly sidewards to create some space for her to pass him. However, when you look at the first step of the running spin turn in this combination, you will see that his movement is almost sidewards due to the much higher amount of turn of the whole group.
I really hope that you liked this lesson. If you liked it, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I'm looking forward to see you in the next video.